Today, I will tell you a new exciting story.
The day in the small town of Fort Worth, Texas, started just like any other. No one could have guessed that just a few hours later, it would turn into a nightmare. Salem Sabatka, an 8-year-old girl, was walking with her mother down a quiet street. They had just left their house and were heading toward the park. It was daylight, cars passed by slowly, and the wind gently rustled the leaves in the trees. Everything seemed completely peaceful, but it was just the calm before the storm. Suddenly, a black Honda Civic pulled up. The car stopped abruptly, the door swung open, and a man jumped out. Tall, muscular, with an intimidating expression on his face. He grabbed the little girl, yanked her into the car, and slammed the door shut. Salem's mother screamed. She ran toward the car, desperately trying to stop it. She knocked on the windows, grabbed the door handle, but the driver hit the gas. The black Honda Civic sped away, disappearing into the distance. It all happened in just a few seconds. In a single moment, the child was gone. Her mother, in despair, ran after the car, screaming and calling for help. But it was too late. The kidnapper was gone. And a terrifying silence hung over the street. It took a few seconds before Salem's mother realized what had just happened. Her heart was pounding wildly, and her ears rang with the scream that had escaped her lips. She grabbed her phone, her hands shaking as she dialed 911. "My daughter's been kidnapped, right in front of me. A black Honda Civic. He just drove off." Her voice trembled, her breath coming in gasps. The dispatcher tried to calm her down and get more details. Where did this happen? What did the kidnapper look like? Which direction did he go? Salem's mother struggled to answer, her tears choking her words. But one thought was spinning in her mind. "I need to find my daughter." The police immediately issued an alert. All nearby patrols received a description of the kidnapper and his car. The search began. Meanwhile, news of the kidnapping spread across social media. People shared photos of the little girl, asking for help in finding her. The entire city seemed to hold its breath. It felt like everyone was ready to hit the streets, eager to assist in the search. But time passed, and Salem was nowhere to be found. The Fort Worth Police act instantly. As soon as the kidnapping report comes in, all patrol units receive a bulletin. An 8-year-old girl is missing. In cases like this, every minute counts. If the child isn't found soon, the chances of her rescue will rapidly diminish. Despite the shock, Salem's mother provides investigators with crucial information. She remembers the car the kidnapper shoved her daughter into, a black Honda Civic. Surveillance cameras in the area confirm her account. The police launch a large-scale operation. They check the city's exits, and the information is passed along to all posts. Yet the main question remains: where is the kidnapper now? He could be anywhere, and with every passing minute, it becomes harder to find him. Meanwhile, two men, Jeff King and Carrie Christian, come across a post about the kidnapping on Facebook. They're not police officers or detectives, just ordinary people. But instead of scrolling past the news, they make a decision that will change everything. They get in their car and head out to search. They don't know where to look, but they understand that every set of eyes matters. They survey areas they think the kidnapper might be hiding. Hours go by with no results, but they don't give up. Then, several hours later, they spot a car parked outside a cheap hotel. A black Honda Civic. They take a closer look. The license plate matches. Everything points to this being the car. What should they do next? They're unarmed, and they don't know who's inside. But they know there's no time to waste. They immediately dial 911 and give the police the coordinates. Within minutes, patrol cars with flashing lights pull up to the hotel. SWAT teams prepare for the raid. No one knows what awaits them behind the door. There could be a child, or it might already be too late. But there's no turning back. The operation begins.
Fort Police Department, open the door! Open the door! Open it now! Break it. Open it! Door. Hands! Let me see your hands! Step out here! Step out! Step out!
Get up. Chill.
Get on the ground!
Chill.
Blood in bed, blood in bed. Blood in bed, man. Hey, here she is.
Got her. We got her.
We got her. Yes. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah.
Come on.
Bring it out. I got it.
She's in custody. We have her.
We need an EMT. Get call MedStar.
Yes,
No, don't worry about your clothes. Don't worry about your clothes.
We got a towel. We got a towel. Who have it? Can we cover her up? Can we cover her up
Yeah.
with something?
Here, just
Here you
wrap
go,
the towel
baby.
around you, okay, baby?
Can we get her out?
Come here. I need to work these two scenes.
Let's go. Come on, sweetheart.
You're okay? You're safe? We got you.
You're gonna be okay. We got her. Hold the door. Hey, back off, guys. Back off. Please, just back off.
Riz, they found her. We have her.
Hey, Hayes, let's go. Let's get her in here so she can sit down. Guys, listen, just stay there for me, okay? Hey, do me a favor. Can you?
This is the father.
Okay. Just hold on, okay?
What's this place called?
It's the Woodbridge Suites.
Woodward Suites?
It's in Forest Hill.
In that moment, emotions flooded the room. But there was no time to waste. The officers quickly scooped her up. She was safe now. All the fear and tension they had felt up until that point melted away. On the floor, sitting motionless, was 51-year-old Michael Webb. He didn't move, his gaze blank and unfocused, as though he didn't even comprehend what was happening around him. The officers approached him. One of them spoke firmly. "You're under arrest for kidnapping." His words were cold, without sympathy, because everything that had happened left no room for pity. Webb, hearing those words, made no attempt to resist. He remained seated, still. This was more than just an arrest. It was a confrontation with a reality he seemed unable to grasp. His life, which may have seemed normal to him, was crumbling in an instant. "Your life will never be the same," the officers probably thought, though they said nothing. One thought remained in their minds. This man would no longer be able to hurt any more families, any more children. "We found her. We're bringing her home." Those words marked a moment of relief, not just for the officers, but for the entire country. The patrol car raced through the night. In the back seat sat Salem. She was safe, but the trauma she had experienced would never be forgotten. The joy, overwhelming everyone present, was mixed with an undeniable sense of relief. In just a few hours, the little girl had returned home, but the trauma she endured would never be forgotten. She had experienced the unimaginable, and now a long road to recovery lay ahead. Meanwhile, the kidnapper was facing something entirely different: justice. Michael Webb is in custody. He is charged with kidnapping a minor with intent to harm. Prosecutors are demanding the maximum sentence. Horrifying details emerge in court. Webb had previously been on law enforcement's radar, but somehow slipped through the cracks. Investigators confirm that the kidnapping was premeditated. When the judge announces the sentence, life without the possibility of parole, the courtroom falls silent. This man will never walk free again. Photos of Salem and her mother in the courtroom spread across the country. This case becomes a powerful example of the importance of quick action and public awareness. This story could have ended in tragedy, but instead it ended in triumph. A triumph of courage, vigilance, and the power of community. Social media played a crucial role. Two ordinary people, Jeff King and Kari Christian, saw a Facebook post, decided to search for the car, and helped lead the police to Salem. Without their intervention, the outcome could have been very different. The lesson from this story is clear. One social media post can save a life. Never underestimate the power of community. And most importantly, evil can be stopped if we act quickly. Salem Sabatka's story had a happy ending. But how many others don't? What do you think should be done to prevent such tragedies in the future? Let us know in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more stories that shake the world.